song were you singing just now?
Settle for My Love.
Ooh, that Music Soul Child.
I love that song.
Boy.
That's how I feel.
Settle for my love.
I think that's what people think that I do with you.
Do what with me?
They always say, you settling for his love.
You are settling.
I'm not settling.
You are.
Are you
You're
settling?
settled down.
I think you settling too. Are you settling?
No, but you're settled down, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're settling.
I'm chill.
You settling.
I'm down. What? I don't know. You making it sound like sand.
What?
You know, like when sand settle, like sediments. Isn't that what it is? Sediments?
I have no idea.
I think it's sand. You went to college. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I failed earth science and biology.
You
and I'm
said
sure
earth science? I passed earth science.
Nah, science is not my. You know what's so funny? I love science. Like, I find it so interesting, but I'm terrible at it.
I don't think we've ever discussed this. Were you better at history? Because you love history.
Yes, I am. I was a history buff.
You love history.
Like, I got A's in history.
Yeah, you know a lot of things.
History and government, like those were my jams.
Yeah, you know
in high
mad
school
things
and
about
then in
history.
college, history for sure.
That's so interesting. That's so funny because like the things that you know, like they're not things that I would picture you knowing so much about. Like even
What the hell does that mean?
One of them is, and I've talked about this before, sitcom. Your sitcom knowledge. I've never met anybody like this in my life. You know episodes, like you can point out this happened on this episode. This the episode when you be looking at me like I'm stupid. This the episode when she did the thing. You don't remember when she did it? And I'm like, I have no idea what it is. Like we were watching Martin. And I was like, which one? Oh, this is the first one. Oh, this the one when such and such come out. I'm like, okay. But it's certain things with like, I don't know, with history or pharaohs or you just watch a lot of that stuff. It's just,
I find it interesting to know about the past. I mean, and as far as sitcoms, I love sitcoms.
But you love it. I've never seen anybody like that though. You know, obscure sitcoms that had like one season. you know the whole, and I'm like, how nobody even remembers that was a thing. You know that kind of stuff.
No, I find they're comforting.
Yeah.
The sitcoms are super comforting because there's a beginning, middle, and end. Mm-hmm. There's always a resolution.
Well, yeah, isn't that like movies? It's the same thing.
No. With movies, yeah, there's a beginning, middle, and end if it's good. With the movie, there's usually a resolution if it's good. But movies are more hit or miss with it as opposed to a sitcom where you know exactly what's going to happen at what time it's going to happen. Now, Netflix usually tries to switch up the sitcom, the ability to guess what's going to happen before it happens and when it's going to happen. Netflix switches it up a little bit timing-wise.
Sitcoms?
Yeah, with their sitcoms, they'll switch it up timing-wise a little bit, but it's still the same format of beginning, middle, end, problem. You know, you meet what's going on, you got the conflict, you solve the conflict, and then, you know, you have your good day, basically.
Like, which one are you giving an example of? I had you watching a sitcom the other day.
Did you?
Remember we were watching it and you didn't realize it was going to be good. What's the Upshaws?
Oh yeah. I like the Upshaws.
Yeah.
I'm now because I'm a purist. Okay. I'm not big with the cussing. I know I sound old as shit, right?
Yo, that's why I said you can't watch the Miss Pat show. And the Miss Pat show is so good, but you would be, whoa.
Yeah,
language.
Like I like my sitcoms clean.
Damn. You like to not see them do the sex. You like for someone to walk in the room and they just hop out the bed like, oh.
Yeah, with a woo.
Yeah, like, or they come out the
you
door.
Finish having sex and you have boxers on still.
Yeah, they come out the door and they're just like, whoa, let me tell you, there.
Yeah, I like all that.
It's always so dramatic though in sitcoms because like their hair be all over the place and stuff like that when they come out the room.
They have good sex in sitcoms.
Great sex in sitcoms. I don't know. It just looks more animated than anything. It doesn't look like it's necessarily good. Like, have you ever watched when they do show it but they're under the covers and the way the bed is moving? That's not sex. Like, it's so like, it's like really a lot of movement. It's not a good rhythm or a good beat. It's just like, well, ooh, you're doing it now.
Well, let's be real. Good sex is boring.
They got to laugh.
Like, good, if you're watching good sex, it's a little boring.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah,
so
but it's boring to watch. That's why porn is so out of pocket, and they do so many crazy things to make it pleasing to the person that's watching.
I
But
think it's a
good
problem,
sex,
though. I think that's a problem because porn makes you feel like you're supposed to do that for it to be good. And then if someone tries to do that and it doesn't work, your mindset is like, well, they can't do it. That they sex ain't good. Like that shit whack.
I guess.
I think it's a lot for the other person. Like we doing the same thing they doing, but like something you're not doing something right.
No, I think it's a medium. I think that there's a happy medium. I think there's a place where you can do sex efficiently, and it's not that fun. But you can also do sex to where the people that are watching are enjoying the sex that you're doing.
But it's just
the people that's watching, that's fucked up. I know not everybody gets
all
watched.
right, and that's enough. We started with sitcoms. It was way lighter than that. But
you brought it there.
No, I just think that some of it is just.
I love sitcoms.
Like, how did Gina get her head stuck in a headboard?
Because they were having sex.
What move was that? You think he was hitting it from the back?
He was hitting it from the back,
and then he just pushed her too hard.
Yeah, and she went woo, and it got stuck.
And you think that's fun?
Well, actually, no. You know what? Let me think, because she had it like this. Oh yeah, but they took it off already. So yeah, he was hitting it from the back, and boom, and it went and it slipped right in. And head was so big you couldn't take it out. But that's the thing. That's the greatest thing about sitcoms. Sitcoms are like the joke that only works when you have imagination and you have a great storyteller saying it.
Yeah.
Like some jokes are just like fantasy. You know what I mean? I think we've gotten so used to some comedians being so strict with real world, making comedy out of real world stuff, that we forgot that sometimes jokes can be just fun and whimsical and ridiculous.
Oh, now you're making me sound boring. I know what jokes are. I know how joke sex is. But I just think about, I was talking about porn being more unrealistic, and that's not really a joke. That's supposed to be, real.
I've watched some funny porns.
Don't fucking give me that. Don't ever. No, I'm not watching no comedy porn.
Why not?
You know what? Because when you do a joke about, classic, they humping the stool.
Okay.
They humping the fuck out of the stool. Stool,
yeah,
right?
Not the school.
Whoa, that just became a completely different topic. We're parents. So when they're humping the fuck out of a stool, they fucking that stool up. They making the noises. They bang, bang. Pelvis probably in shambles because they trying to get the joke out.
Right. But
it's funnier because it's a stool. And if they fucking somebody like that in real life, it's not funny no more.
True.
Like if they come on the stool, they pull their dick out the stool.
That's nasty.
And they just you like, oh my God. So funny.
No.
So I can't believe he busted a stool. He was fucking the shit out of her. You think the stool is a her or whatever, and it's not. But if it's a real person, it's just not funny.
A real person, you pull it out and it's still fun.
It's not funny.
It's funny.
No, it's not. Or any jokes that you do
times.
When you're doing jokes about moaning or something. And I don't do it, but you've seen them. Like when they're just like, or whatever. And they're doing it as a joke. It's like, oh, I get what that is. That's funny. But if I see somebody moaning it's not funny. It's a porn. If I see you moaning with your titties out, it's just not, it's not the same.
You know who does the perfect medium though, right?
Missy Stone?
Misty motherfucking Stone.
Boy, she is. The problem is I don't think she's trying to be funny.
I don't think so either.
Why? Because, never mind.
What?
You're not going to let me talk about it.
What? Talk about what?
Your bachelor party.
What about it?
I think enough time has passed, right?
Yeah.
Because we've done a Patreon on it. And then we've talked about things. I don't think we've ever named names. So did she do that at your bachelor party?
Go, huh?
Yeah.
She might have.
So why did she do that? What was she doing?
Huh?
What was she doing?
I don't remember.
No. But what I'm saying is you were there. Just because you were in pain and you were injured doesn't mean that you forgot your bachelor party.
This is what I will say. The most memorable part about Misty was the conversations we had while smoking a blunt.
Here this nigga go. We trying to talk about some fuck shit. I know. You told me you had great conversations with her. Man, I'm not asking you about her mind. I said, did she make the noises that she does in the things?
Not as loud.
And she... All right. So I was going to say, and she's probably a great person, but... Now I can respond to what you said. What do you mean?
Like not as
so when
animated.
It was low because she was intimate. What happened?
Not as animated.
What was she doing? What did she do?
Just stuff.
Like what?
I'm not going to tell what she does out there in the streets.
They could just Google it.
She was doing the stuff, man.
That's nice.
They was all doing the stuff. So
the stuff.
Yeah.
Were they fucking each other?
No.
They
not
were
that I know
doing
of.
Solo stuff.
Not that I know of.
They were doing solo stuff?
Yeah. And stuff on us. It was like a regular bachelor party.
I've never been invited to one.
Oh, damn, I'm sorry.
It's not really my thing. I don't never
You gotta get some better male friends, man.
My brother would have had a real wedding and probably would have came to his.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's not.
Which one?
That's fucked up. I love all of my family. I love them so much. Anyway, like I just said that I thought that would be way more boring. Like I would want to see them doing. It's not like they don't do girl on girl porn,
right?
I would like to see them doing that.
You know what it is? I wish I could get a do-over because I was in so much pain.
You didn't really get to.
Yeah, I'm the freak maestro
out of the collective.
Right. I'm the freak maestro. Like I'm the one that has all of these crazy ideas because I've experienced so many things. It's like, okay, I want to see y'all doing this. And I could have, guided them along a journey. But unfortunately, I was in so much pain.
I could have directed the video.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I could have told them exactly what to do.
I could kill a directorial debut of a porn.
Oh, absolutely. You could do
that. That would be amazing.
And that's not saying that it could never happen because Young and May directed a porn.
Yeah, I know. Like I would be great at that.
Yeah, I don't think it's far-fetched.
But no, but I was in so much pain because of the accident prior to them coming to the crib. It just made it. They just did a couple of things and that was it. Like that was the easiest money they ever made. Because everybody was trying to get them on me since I was the Bachelor.
And you were like, no.
Nah, don't touch me.
So they were just like, oh, so we just here?
Right. Like I think I
it was just a whole bunch of porn stars having conversations with groups of niggas.
At one point I directed them to Jay. And then I left the room.
Hey, don't you get Jay in trouble.
No, I'm just saying, like, I directed them to Jay, and they did their little, woody. And
I don't know what that means at all. That sounds like a cereal. What is that?
And then I went to the back room and I stayed back there until Misty came.
Because you had to come out and see Misty.
I had to come to see Misty.
You had to come see Misty.
I had to see Misty.
Man. Okay, well, one day I'm going to have a bachelor party.
What?
I don't know.
You going to be the groom?
No, I'm going to just have it for somebody.
I can see you being the groom.
Fuck you. I think I'm going to throw one. Maybe I'll throw one for my brother late.
Okay.
But I got to come. I want to go.
Wow. Okay.
Can I go?
It's your brother. It's up to him.
Yeah, I'm going. He ain't going to want me there.
He ain't going to want you there. And
I think I could plan the fuck out of a bachelor party.
I'm sure you could. You tried to plan mine.
Yeah. I didn't have that money. That's not fair. I never would have done that, but I would have been able to designate. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, I would have been able to plan it as long as I knew I had the funds to plan it.
Right.
Like I would have.
You know the fucked up part? Like now I have to do the same thing.
For somebody else.
No, for one person in particular.
Yes.
Like when he gets married,
and you got to pay for it.
I'm going to be the best man. Of course. Who else is going to pay for it?
Us? I didn't know. Can I go then? Somebody gonna get me at the bachelor party. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna happen. He my friend too. But I'm just saying, like, I think I could plan a great. Because honestly, if I had the money, I would have also paid for her to be there because I knew that was like your favorite person.
Here's a question. And this is kind of off subject, but it's kind of on. We haven't even started
this podcast.
I know, but
it's fine.
Why does it seem I'm saying, does it seem for all y'all out there? I said females.
Please don't say females. Jesus.
No. Why does it seem that women want to hang around during guy moments?
What do you mean?
Like you're saying you want to go to a bachelor party. Yeah. That is a guy moment. I had like two, I can think about 2 or 3 friends in particular that when I used to hang out with my dudes or like we would take trips out of the country and all of that, they would be so salty. Like, yo, I want to go. I'm one of the dudes. And I'm like, yeah, but you got titties that are bigger than mine.
Was they talking to you like that?
What, like Young and May?
I wanted, yeah. Because they probably
these were girly.
Been...
These were girls, but we were cool. Like, that's my nigga.
Did you fuck them?
Why does that even matter?
Because I think it does matter for the dynamic. I think there'd be certain people that you fucked that even if y'all was cool, maybe you didn't want to hang around with them like that.
No, it was like one in particular. Yes, I did have sex with her, right? But that was so long ago. Like we had just been tight as fuck.
Okay.
And she was like, "Yo, I wanna come hang out with y'all." And I'm like, I mean, it's kind of the guys. Like,
I don't really know. I think that me personally, I think it's because it does.
Your voice.
I fuck you.
It's so deep.
I don't see a difference because I grew up with guys.
Right.
So when I say it, I think I'm just like, no, what does that mean to me? I don't know. I just want to go do whatever y'all doing. It looked fun. I'm not thinking that it's a whole bunch of guys because I grew up with brothers and cousins, like all these men.
I was never, and it's so weird how I have this feeling, right? I was never the guy's guy growing up.
Yeah.
That wasn't my
that.
thing. You know what I mean? But when I got older and I had my group of guy friends, the thing that would piss me off the most is when one of my guy friends would bring their girlfriend along to
maybe he was like, nah, this is my time, yo. I'm supposed to be hanging with niggas. Niggas ain't never just want to hang out with me. Like I ain't never, cause I understand you grew up with your mom and your girl cousins and aunties and all this other stuff. And it's like, now you getting you like, nah, I got like a tribe.
Yeah, and it would throw me, like one of my homeboys was notorious for this shit. He would even bring her to practices, man. Like I'd be like, dude, like, you can.
But do you think that anyone thinks that about me?
No, I don't bring you places where it's going to be all guys.
They don't ask about me?
No.
They've never asked about me?
Like, oh, where's Kristen? No, nobody's ever said, damn, this would have been a better moment if Kristen was
I don't think
here.
they would say that to you. I think they would think it. I think they would think it. Kristen would be so fun right now. It would be crazy in here if Kristen was here.
Man. No, like as a matter of fact, when I went out to, well, we can start the show.
Are we still talking about it?
We can still talk about it, yeah.
Because I'm going to forget. Okay, fine. Why are you looking at me?
No, because it looked like you want to say something.
Oh, I was just saying, I thought about when we went to, when we were in California and we went to Jay's house. And it was like all guys.
And you went to sleep.
And I went to sleep. And then I woke up and they was all like, man, you was asleep the whole time. Like they wanted me to be there.
But that was a different
No,
type
it
of
wasn't.
atmosphere.
No, it wasn't. No,
because it wasn't like the guys had decided we're all going to get together and then I brought you along. It was like, yo, no, we're all getting together as a friend group. It just so happens that you're the only female. That don't have nothing
to do with my point.
No, it's a big difference, though.
I woke up and they were sad that I had been asleep the whole time. It was like, dang, you was asleep the whole time. I was like, man, I was tired. And then we had to leave so they didn't get to have fun with me.
No, but
I ain't get to light the place on fire. I would never light his house on fire. I just want to throw that out there.
I don't want to be an arsonist.
I'm not, it's not like Lisa Left Eye. R.I.P. though. R.I.P. R.I.P. But like I was about to, I would have tore it up in there. I would have been on the little swivel chair he got. I'd have been, it'd been crazy. It'd have been crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we, the podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Miami, Florida.
Hey, wow. The timing of that is crazy.
It is, man.
Wow, Miami, Florida.
Miami.
And about a year ago, this week.
Almost to the day, man.
We were in Miami.
Yeah, having big fun.
Big fan.
Big fun.
Big fan of the fun we were having.
In Baltimore.
Yeah, big fan of the fun we was having.
Yeah, man.
In Miami.
Miami was dope.
I think I had a booger in my nose.
Right now?
Yeah, I think so. It's cool. Whatever. Just let it ride. Go ahead.
I was going to say that
YouTube getting a treat.
Hopefully. That's fucking disgusting. Yo.
Zoom in. All right.
Now, hopefully, your birthday this year will be just as fun.
I hope so too.
I don't know if we're going to find a stripper.
I was about to say, I don't know. It's just, wow.
Oh, my bad.
Wow.
What?
That is for Patreon members only.
Oh, my bad.
But whatever. I'm just playing.
Denied.
we didn't do that. Damn, this booger is really fucking with me. I want my birthday. I need something. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I just don't have those kind of expectations. Not that Bethesda's not gonna be amazing. I'm not talking about the show. The show is gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited about the show Saturday at Bethesda Theater in Bethesda, Maryland. But I know we're gonna come in Friday and stuff, and it's supposed to the weather's supposed to be a little weird. It's going to be way colder because we were in Miami in January.
Yes.
Now we're going to be in D.C.,
and that
Maryland
weather was perfect
in
Miami.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
But I do want to find a cute place to eat and just get dressed up like a girl and, have a good time. I just want to have a good time, even if we ended up just in a hotel and playing board games. I don't give a fuck. If it starts snowing or something like that.
I get that.
Because I know Alex and Ro are coming, so I'm excited about that. And if we just
Taylor coming?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her.
Oh, okay.
Well, I call. I'll ask her today. But yeah, I know it'll be. It should be fun. I mean, I'm gonna have a good time regardless because I celebrate my birthday every year, even if it's just a little bit of celebration. I know that I took time out to be like, this is my birthday. I want to feel special today. So, and you got me a gift that I can't talk about, but I really like it. So,
Yeah.
Feeling all right.
Yeah, man. Thanks to HelloFresh for supporting our show. Go to HelloFresh.com/ATWHS free and use code ATWHS free for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. How was your week?
What do we do this week? Slept in a couple times.
It was so funny. I was driving to the barbershop and I was like, okay, how was our week? And I was like, I'm drawing a complete blank. I don't remember what this week was.
Did mad sleep. Something kind of crazy did happen to me. And I'm back and forth about if I should share it, even though I feel like I could. But it's been a very amazing and eye-opening week for my family.
Oh, I think you can share that, just not all the details.
Yeah, I think I could share a little bit. So we ended up finding a cousin of ours that we didn't know about. And everyone's been a little emotional. He's older. I mean, he's not older. He's younger than me, but he's in his 30s. He's a man. And he's got a beautiful family, and he looks exactly like another cousin of mine, and it's just been a really cool experience to come in contact with him. And I don't know. He seems very excited. We're all very excited. Like, oh my God, it's just really cool. I don't even know how to explain it because I'm still processing it, and I know it's a lot for him. But them ancestry things, those things work.
Hell yeah.
Even them little ancestry.com things.
Even though you're using it for our DNA to do experiments,
it's weird.
I think that,
but it wasn't the
really
it was
cool
like,
thing.
just looking at family trees and stuff, finding out different things that you didn't know. It's a lot of details. It's not really my story, but it's happening to all of us, and I got a chance to talk to him, and it's just I'm very, very, very excited about the future. So
the funny part,
it's so cool. What?
That I thought about this as it's all been going on. I was like, if I found the long lost cousin, would I give a fuck? And the answer was no. And I know that it was true because a couple of years back, like 10, 15 years back, I found the long lost uncle, and I didn't give a fuck.
I think that might be different.
What you mean?
Well, so uncle, I guess. But I think this situation's a little different because all of my cousins grew up we were all so close.
Yeah, I still
together.
wouldn't give a fuck.
Well, you don't.
I wouldn't.
But
I'm not that person though.
Yeah.
I'm not that person.
And I'm very empathetic. Like I just take in.
No, the story is crazy.
It's a crazy story. So I just, and seeing how excited he is about all of us meeting, and then how accepting we are of everything. Like that's exciting for me. And family is family, and people get on your nerves, and people don't get on your nerves, and whatever else. But like, I love my family. I just think it's really cool.
Nah, and that's why I was thinking, because I was just like, it wasn't like just you were excited, like everybody was excited, and I was like, my nigga, I would be the only one out the family that wouldn't be like, whatever, it's Tuesday.
Yeah,
like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't have that thing in me. I mean, I would want to meet them. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And like you said, one of the cousins looked like another one of your cousins.
Oh my God, exactly like him.
Right. And I mean, that would be cool. Like, oh wow, like these genes are crazy.
Yeah.
But would I like talk to them this soon? Nah. Would I make any type of,
I would have, but I'm also a person that would like just taking a child. If I knew somebody that couldn't take care of their child, or
I would do that.
Or something happened, or like I would just do that because I wouldn't want anyone to go through that.
I would definitely do that. Like I'm to the point where I realize that you're not going to give me another baby. So if somebody else had a kid that they didn't need or they didn't want.
I don't really like the way you talking about the kid. Like
you know what I mean? If they didn't need or want the kid, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I got too many of these already. Can you take this one? I'm like, hey, sure, I'll take it off your hands. Like a truck.
Oh my God.
Yo, like a Ford truck, dog.
Oh my God. Oh. No, but so that's pretty much what my week has been. It's been discovering all these things, and just honestly, it sounds so corny, but being just grateful for where I am, for getting a year over, God willing.
Older?
I think that was, I think I started to say
I
that
knew it was
first.
somewhere around there.
But yeah, God willing. And just
Inshallah.
trying to have a New Year's resolution mindset without saying this is my New Year's resolution. Trying to still go into it feeling refreshed and like starting anew, but instead of making myself say this is exactly what I'm doing. Like,
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
So that's been my week. How about
you? My week has been cool. My week has been very chill. Well, it hasn't been chill. My week has been consumed by the new show that we're doing, because like Kristen told you guys on Instagram Live and all that, the show that we're performing is a completely brand new show that no one has seen, including us. So, so that brings its own sets of struggles, but not in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like it's all good things, so I've been kind of focused on that. And when I'm not doing that, I've just been focused on this journey I'm on, which doesn't really have a title or name or anything like that. And I'll explain more.
I love that you're saying that though.
Yeah.
But you're doing really good for somebody that's like, I'm not putting labels on it. It's just a thing. Like, you doing way better than I expected.
Yeah. Like, listen, I'm not eating meat right now. No, I'm not a vegan. No, I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not taking any of those labels on because I don't know how long this is going to last. I just made a decision that I did not want to eat meat or consume meat right now, for myself. And, I can definitely say that I feel the difference. There's definitely a difference energy wise. There's a difference just mental clarity wise. Like, even when I'm high, my mind is clear. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it's weird.
Damn.
And
that probably feel good as fuck.
Nah, it does.
Just light and airy up there.
Yeah, like I just feel really like my spirits and everything just really just up there. So I'm really enjoying not eating meat. It is difficult, I will say, because our refrigerator went out a couple of days ago, so I haven't been able to get as many things as I would like to stock the refrigerator up with. I'm still trying to decide what I do like, what I don't like as far as non-meat options. But like I said, I'm not putting a name or title on it. Now, what I will say is the last time I did something like this was when I stopped eating beef and pork, and that lasted for over 20 years. So, needless to say, if I want to stick to this, I will.
And all them years, bacon's still been delicious. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, bacon is still.
You know what's so crazy?
I don't know if you know, but it's still good.
Here's my thing when not eating like bacon and steak, and now just meat in general.
Steak good too.
I don't necessarily want it, but what I don't want to happen is I die before I can get it again.
That's like when we've been seeing all these oxtail recipes and you've been like, I could go for some oxtail.
Yeah, like rest assured, the next time some good oxtails is in my vicinity.
That's that 40 sleeping in there.
I'm going.
You said rest assured. Oh my gosh.
No, the next time I get the opportunity to have an oxtail, I'm going to eat at least one, just because I've been craving it for years.
Oh
now.
yeah, because we went to that one place in Pleasanton, right?
Yeah,
and I got an oxtail skillet, and it was not good. It was like tough, and it wasn't worth it.
I want an oxtail that reminds me of my childhood.
Fall off the bone.
Fall off the bone. The bone itself got a little fat on top of it. You know what I mean? The little circular. Maybe
I'll make some.
You know, with some rice and peas, like. Yeah,
that's a good little thing for me to do, to make some.
But you don't have to. Like, I'm not
not
searching for it. And I probably want to eat yours because you're not of Caribbean descent.
But I got recipes.
You're not of Caribbean descent.
Literally I can call one of my best friends right now.
Now, if she makes it, I'll eat it.
You gonna go to Jersey to get it?
Yes.
I can call her.
Or she can make it.
It's not hard. I'm really good at, like, you get on here and you always act like I can't cook, right?
No, hold on. It has nothing to do with
I understand. Listen to what I'm saying. You got these people thinking that I'm half-assed because I fucked up some macaroni and cheese one time. Okay?
Twice.
It was twice, but like, what the fuck? 2 times. But everything else I do is fine. I'm a really fast learner. I've never made it, like actually made it in my life, but there are so many things that I never did that I can just do. Like, I'm not gonna skimp on shit.
No.
When I made the brioche bread, that was the first time I ever made brioche bread. Then I was making mad bread.
No, listen.
Mad cinnamon rolls.
This has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with you.
I remember the first time I made gumbo. I was like, let me get my gumbo. If my family can make the gumbo, I got to be able to make the gumbo. And
I need some New Orleans gumbo, though, because I'm not a huge fan of gumbo as it stands.
So what do you want to, why are you
I just
want to
see, I just want to taste it like somewhere where it's like originated from, just to see if that changes anything.
You know, it's not far off coming from the house because they are from Louisiana.
No, I get it, but I've just never had it, so I would try it there.
I want to go to New Orleans just to eat food anyway, but that's it.
Yeah, I hear New Orleans is crazy when it comes to food. But I say all that to say, no, I'm not putting a label on myself or anything like that. Yes, I will try other meats at some point. Pause. I will try all of that.
Pause everything.
But as of right now, I'm enjoying this journey that I'm on. Like, it feels good, and it also gives me a little bit of control. Like, I can control that. And I felt like I was losing control in a lot of ways over the last couple of months. Yeah, and just in general.
Everything?
Yeah, man.
So to say that I'm just eating meat is like, I planned this and I'm sticking to this. So that's kind of like
I'm taking back control of my life.
That's, you know how to turn me on. I like that. I fuck with it. I wish that I could do it. But I really like right after you started your journey, I made pot roast, and shit was the best pot roast I ever had anywhere. That shit melted. Do you hear me? I have never had a pot roast better, and I'm almost starting to think that it was like I was trying to convince myself that being vegan or vegetarian is some bullshit. Because I was like, I'm going to make the best pot roast I ever had in my life. Because I got to know that with me is where we got to be. We got to be right here with good-ass pot roast. You're not even eating fish. I'm going to fry some catfish. Because I got to convince myself that taking this journey is bullshit. I appreciate all y'all vegans, all that stuff. Y'all want to live long. I get it. My grandmother was from Louisiana, and she was eating bullshit her whole life. Steak was her favorite meal ever, right? She lived for a long time.
She did. Why can't I?
She did. She was winning at bingo. She was doing all kinds of shit.
She smoked cigarettes.
She was smoking cigarettes. So I think my genes might be okay. But I was like trying to prove to myself, like, bitch, you don't want to go vegan. Why? Because this fried chicken is so good.
You know what was so crazy? Like, you had fried some chicken a couple of days ago, and it did not bother me. Like, I think
I was shocked that you weren't at least like, yo, why the fuck oil?
Nah, it didn't.
Oil,
it didn't
the oil
bother
smell,
me.
the chicken smell.
No, I was mad at the oil smell,
Yeah.
but other than that, like, I didn't care. Like, it's becoming easier, and I haven't even hit 21 days yet, but it's becoming a lot easier to not even care about it. Like, at this point, it feels like I felt when I was not eating beef and pork, or when I stopped eating beef.
You know what is good for me though, and I know we've spent a long time talking about this, but what I like about it is that I buy less proteins, or as far as like meat, because you're not gonna eat it. But it's fucking me up because I forget. And like today, I wanted to order catfish and grits from DoorDash, and I was like, God, if I order it, then he's gonna want some, and then I'm gonna have to order some extra so I can make sure I get my right portion because he gonna want some. No, I didn't realize it until I ordered something else, and I was like, fuck, I could have just got it. I really wanted catfish, but yeah, I just it's. That's interesting. Oh my God. Now I can buy things that I wasn't buying because you didn't want it.
What?
There's fish and stuff that I don't want this. I don't feel like having this. And I can buy those things
Yeah, because
now.
I'm picky with food anyway.
That
so
gives me a little more freedom that I didn't realize I had until right now recording.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay, cool. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it out here too.
But if you guys have any vegan recipes, any vegetarian recipes, I'm all for hearing about them. I do ask that it's not super fried or super unhealthy.
Yeah.
Because what I don't want to do is become super unhealthy in doing this because of the options.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
so
if I'm going to do it, it's going to be because I'm cleaning my system out. I put some shit in it.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's the case, I'll just go back to eating pork.
Not that far.
Bacon's good.
Question of the day. The first time I experienced blank changed my life.
The first time I experienced So do you want like a nasty answer or you want like just a regular answer?
If you have both of those, you can do that. If you only have one of those, you can do that too.
I've got two.
Okay, go ahead.
The regular one is I think
The first time
that I experienced bacon, it changed my life. And I didn't want to say that because I don't think you get it.
Do you even remember the first time you experienced bacon?
Yes, it was a Friday. And I was yet a baby. And I woke up in the morning and I remember like my mom, she gave me a piece of bacon and it was delicious. But you know what? It wasn't even the first time I experienced it. It was the first time I was old enough to eat it and be like, oh, this shit good. Matter of fact, I didn't really appreciate bacon until my dad went through this phase where all he was cooking was turkey bacon. I was like, this shit is a garbage. And then my mom was just like, fuck it, and started buying real bacon again. And the first time I had real bacon after having turkey bacon, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Yo, that's wild.
I tried not to curse, but I was real life like, yo, like, how could you just put this to the wayside? Like like, how could you do that?
I mean,
When the last time you had bacon that many years ago, right?
Yeah.
They hadn't even gotten to the good bacon yet.
What you mean?
Stop eating pork.
Like what?
What's the last kind of bacon you had?
Regular bacon.
From what brand?
I don't even remember. I didn't. Yeah, what I do remember is I didn't like Smithfield bacon.
Yeah, no, they got better.
I didn't like Smithfield
better
bacon.
than that.
We
was on Gwaltney for a long time, but I
hated Gwaltney.
I don't fuck with Gwaltney either.
Too much fat.
Yeah, but if you get it right and you crisp it, because I like a little bit of the fat in the bacon.
I like very little fat, and I think that's why it was easy to go from bacon to turkey bacon because there's no fat in turkey bacon.
I like when you cook it and it melts. Cause I
hated that part of bacon.
Oh my God, it was so good.
I hated that part.
The end that curled up a little bit.
Yeah. That wasn't my favorite. Bacon was never my shit. It was never like, oh my God, I love bacon. Like I didn't give a fuck.
What y'all eat in New York that you was like, this is the shit. I'm never gonna give this up.
You gonna think I'm wild, man?
Yeah, probably.
Spice ham.
Nigga. What?
And I think that was just me, but I used to love spice ham was definitely my favorite meat out of everything.
Did you do corned beef hash?
Yeah, I loved corned beef hash. Man. Yeah, I loved corned beef hash.
It's solid. I know. Out the can, still good.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, you ever had somebody try to give you like real corned beef hash?
Yeah, I hated it.
Oh my God, fuck them. Because why would you do that?
Yeah, what is it? Hormel's? Is that the?
I'm talking about like when they gave you like. It's homemade. Like I made the corned beef.
Yeah, no, I've had that and I hated it.
Disgusting.
Because usually it put cabbage with it and all that. Like, what the fuck is this?
Dare they?
Yeah, but I think that's
No, that's just corned beef. I can eat corned beef, but when they try to make it, when they tell me it's corned beef hash, disgusting. It's so stupid.
You got to have the cubed potatoes in there.
Yeah.
But the little small cubed potatoes.
Yeah, it can't be too big.
And the mushy meat.
I didn't ask for all that. That's too much fiber.
But it's crispy. It's mushy, but it's crispy at the same time.
You gotta get it right on the bottom where it's crispy, and then you get that. Yeah. All right. So that's the first one. Bacon.
I did miss corned beef hash a little bit. Yeah,
it's delicious. You still don't want to fuck with Spam? That's fine. Whatever.
Hell no.
Spam is good. And the first time that I had vagina, first time I ate pussy, changed my life too, because I didn't know that I liked it. I didn't know I was gonna like it. I knew that girls were always pretty to me, and I was like, okay, they pretty, but I'm pretty. What? And then I ate pussy, and I was like, oh no, this is cool.
That intrigues me a little bit.
Why? But it's not.
Was it the taste?
I want to explain that it's not like. Because again, I'm bi, and everyone seems to think, well, if you like both, then you always gonna like both. No, you get in a relationship and you like,
right,
whatever. And I mean, I like it, but it's not like I'm gonna go out and just go find it.
Was it the taste?
I like. So, I like eating pussy more than I like sucking dick, only because.
See.
What? No. Only because for one, you said I wasn't good at it. And I thought I was, but whatever. You're back and forth. Sometimes you're like, that mouth is crazy, and maybe it's just a Monday or something that I happen to be doing great. And because I have asthma, it blocks my air passageway.
Oh my God!
And you don't have this when you eat pussy, your mouth wide, and the air can get in.
Different mouth mechanics.
Yeah, when you suck something like a straw, the suction got to be all over whatever the straw is. So like a dick, like if I'm putting suction on the dick, you can't have air leak through. You can't have an air bubble when you fucking dick. It just gotta be all suction. So sometimes I can't breathe, and that's not sexy. If I'm down there and then I pull your dick to the side, hold on, and I go with my little inhaler, put it back in my mouth. All right.
Yeah, you got issues.
Sound effects are my favorite thing now because it's audio. But what if I was? I'm just sucking a dick and I'm like, all right, hold on. No, that's not what it does. It goes, that's the sound it makes. The inhaler, because I have asthma. That is the only. But I like singing. I like seeing pleasure that arouses me. That's why sometimes I like when not sometimes. All the time when you masturbate, I like to see it because it's fun. And I like to see when we're having sex, even though you think my eyes are all the way closed, they're not. Sometimes I look at you, but then when we make eye contact, it feels weird. I close them back. I'm like, no.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's weird.
What?
I don't know. Sometimes I think we both gonna laugh.
No, most couples want to make eye
no,
contact.
I do, and in the
brings
beginning it's fine, and then sometimes I have to go back in my shell. But I want to see you enjoying it, so I like peek, and I'm like, okay, he having a good time, and then I close him back. First of all, shout out to Dusty Slay, because that shit been in my head all day. We'll talk about that later, but in my head I just been like, we're having a good time. Oh my God, I forgot to talk about this. I'm sorry, we keep going off subject, but last night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have to talk about this now then, right?
What? I don't know what you're talking
Last night, we was having sex.
We didn't have sex last night.
No. Oh, we didn't have sex. Okay. So last night, we were watching Dusty Slay's Netflix special. If you haven't watched it, he's very funny. I love the way he writes. I'll talk about it later. But anyway, his catchphrase that he says all the time is, we're having a good time, right? He says it all the time. So last night, you masturbated. I watched. And at the end, after you came and everything, it was silent in the room. I was like, all right, we're having a good time. You were like, what? I was like, I'm sorry, that's probably not when I was supposed to say it, but you indeed looked like you had a good time. So.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what's the rest of the answers? I'm sorry.
Well, let me give my answer. The first time I experienced you changed my life.
Shit, that is not fair because that's good. Why would you say that?
You just gonna laugh?
Are you trying to one up me? That's what I think you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to one up you at all.
Oh my God, I should have said that. I said bacon and pussy. That's crazy. Man, that's such a better answer. And now that I didn't say it, they're gonna be like, I told you she don't like him. I just really didn't think of that.
Oh my God.
I was thinking about things that happened to me early in my life, but yes, you.
No, you can't say it now.
But it's true. It's true.
Okay.
It's true. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, but go ahead.
Fine.
Why you think so?
What you think?
Why you think so? What?
No, you know what, man? Like, I just remember the first time that I met you, I was like, she's special. And the second time, the second time I met you, technically.
Yeah.
Second time I met you, I was like, oh, she's special. The third time that we hung out together, I was like, yo, this girl is I literally said, I wish she wasn't in a relationship because this is what I've been looking for.
Oh my God. Well, you fucked that up. So
I didn't fuck it up. No, I didn't fuck up your relationship.
I just took
it
you
up
did
to
not
hell.
fuck up my relationship.
Yeah.
You didn't. You did not.
Yeah,
but.
man. But I remember saying that, and it took like a year and some change after that for us to connect. But yeah, like first time I experienced you, it changed my life because I knew you were different.
Wait, so like just being in my presence or like having sex?
No, that's before we even had sex.
I didn't know which one you was talking about.
I mean, when we had sex, it was cool, but
that wasn't the thing.
That wasn't the thing.
That
no.
didn't draw you in. Mm-mm, not at all. You was like, damn, I'm glad her personality like this because she need a little work. But she's funny though. She's so funny.
Oh gosh. Let's get to your answers, man.
Hold my hand.
No, don't touch
Please?
me, man. You shouldn't have said it.
I'm sorry. I really should have.
No,
I
fuck
do
it.
mean that. I do mean that. The first time I experienced sex after smoking weed, it changed my life.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Very sensitive.
Nah, that's different.
Very
That's
sensitive.
different.
Yep. The first time I experienced an 800 credit score changed my life, but then I fucked it up again.
I've never experienced that.
Never. I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what that feels like at all. The first time I experienced a girl squirting, thought she had peed on me. It was pre-internet porn days.
Facts.
It changed my life.
Facts. Like I literally thought, like I didn't know she had squirted in the moment.
It's your favorite subject. Go ahead.
What you mean?
No, you just light up every time you talk about it.
No, I didn't know
Stop
she was
smiling.
squirting in the moment, but when I got up, I smelled pee, and I'm like, did she pee on me? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think I learned then. I think I found out.
So that one might have peed.
No, I found out after I asked her. I was like, did you pee on me? Like when we wasn't
Oh,
having
so you
sex.
asked her?
Yeah, not in the moment, but
So what if she did pee and she was like, "Oh, you thought it was squirting?" Oh, like,
no, I didn't know what squirting was at that time.
or maybe she disguised it as squirting because she did pee on you.
No, I don't think so.
Did
'Cause
y'all eat before that?
No,
She had something to drink.
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
But no, she's the one who taught me what squirting was, and the next time it happened, I was like, oh, you know what? It faintly smells like pee. It's not like urine. It's just
Ew.
I've smelled this before.
Yeah. When I did it. When I experienced cleaning my ears, it changed my life. There aren't many things better than head, but this is close, if not better.
Oh man, I feel you, bro.
Oh, you love that shit.
Oh my gosh, I still haven't experienced that.
That's your
Getting
favorite.
head or getting my nipples sucked.
I don't think
while
any of these things
Q-tip
could
in my
happen
ear.
at the same time.
Why not?
Because I think that you might get so excited that you push that cotton swab right through your ear. I can see the pressure just building up, and it's like, oh, and then you can't hear shit.
I think it would be the best feeling in the world to get my nipples sucked and get and have a Q-tip in my ear.
Okay, that might be good though.
Man,
That's like sometimes I'll scratch your head. I've done that.
you've been doing that a lot lately too
You
to
don't
make
like
me
it?
nut. No, I like it. It's a weird sensation. Like I don't know why that makes me nut, but
Because you enjoy if your head itches.
my head don't be itching though. You just be scratching it.
You ever like scratched and it wasn't itching before, but then it is itching now?
Or you talk about itching and you start itching. Like right now, my head is itching.
Well, you just gotta edge up. You can take your head off.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
What the first time I experienced an orgasm changed my life? Of course. Of course.
and that's from a woman. So
The first time I experienced getting my booty ate, it changed my life.
damn.
Yeah.
First time I ate booty, it changed my life because I realized how nasty I was and the lengths I would go to please. It changed my life. I was like, oh, I'm there.
It's not my favorite thing, but I mean,
I know you like you just yeah.
all right, it's not my
Like I
favorite.
feel like you don't want me to unlock Super Saiyan.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she'd do. She kind of crazy. It's probably a lot. I don't know. The first time I experienced traveling out of the country changed my life. That sounds like you. Did you write that?
No. The first time I'm trying to think. First time I traveled out of the country, did it change my life?
Where'd you go for your first trip out the country?
London.
London?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it's a good one for the first trip.
Yeah, first trip was London. Spent like a week out there, and it was it did change my life a little. It changed my perspective on a lot of things.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it was just like, wow, like I'm not home at all. You know what I'm saying? And then like going back so often, it was like, oh, I feel at home here. Like I know another country well. You know what I'm saying? That's a wild feeling to have. Like I know where to go in this country.
Wow.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I feel like that when I go to different cities. I think that we've been to.
Yeah.
It's a couple of cities that we've been to through the show that we frequent, and we can get in a hotel, and I'm like, oh, I know I can go here, and I can go, and that's interesting to me because I've been in Virginia for so long.
No, I get that.
So going to different places, and like if I went to Chicago, like I knew where I could go in Chicago. If I went to New York now, for me, I know certain places to go in New York that I could go to. Like that's very interesting for me because I never thought Detroit too. Like I never would have thought some of these places I would have known.
No, I get
Charlotte, definitely. Like yeah, so.
I get that.
When I first experienced porn and self-pleasure, it changed my life. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if they experienced that when they was an adult though.
Yeah. Why?
Because I feel like porn as a young person as opposed to porn as an older person has to be two completely different experiences. Same thing with self-pleasure. Like I think that because I didn't masturbate when I was younger, like when you're, I guess, supposed to masturbate, when I finally did do it as an adult, it was like, son,
What is that?
this is amazing. And I know what sex feels like.
I'm great at this.
Yeah, this is a great substitute.
I'm so good at this. The first time I experienced being an adult, it changed my life. I get that. What was the first thing that happened? With me, it was having a child.
Really?
At 21. That was the first time I was like, oh gosh, I'm an adult. What made you realize you were an adult?
What made me realize I was an adult? Not believing my parents' every single word.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like once I realized that my parents could be wrong.
It took me a while to experience that.
Yeah, I think for me, it happened my first year of college.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it happened my first year of college. And I had a professor who was just like, yo, you're an adult now. And I'm going to tell you right now, your parents are wrong about things. And when he said that, I was like, can that be possible?
Yeah.
Of course. No, well, no, I didn't even think that. I remember thinking, of course my parents are wrong about things. Oh, shit. My parents are wrong about things. And then it just clicked. And I was like, oh, wow. And it took years for me to reconcile my thought process about my parents, because it went from, yeah, they were wrong about, they can be wrong about things, to, well, what things were they wrong about? What things do I disagree with them about? To, oh, I hated the way they raised me for these situations because they were wrong in doing that. And then it was like, well, they weren't that old and they were still trying to figure things out, and it was that grace of, anybody, you're a human.
It's hard to unlearn a lot of things that you're used to.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I went down that rabbit hole immediately. I think that it was like when I became a mother and thinking about things that I wanted to do to raise my kids. Like in the beginning, of course, I was listening to everything that every parent around me was saying. I was like, everybody's right. I've never done this before. And then as you start getting in different situations, you're like, I would handle this like this. And then I started hearing different things like that my parents would say. And then I started looking at, like, I don't know, the way I would handle things and the way they would handle certain things. And I'm like, maybe that shouldn't have happened like that.
Right.
Maybe they shouldn't have. But I just never thought about any of that but I like the way that you said it, because you were like, fuck yeah, they're wrong. Because of course you think they're wrong about stuff, because ain't no way what you, like, if I'm like, no, I don't want to do this, you thinking it's just you being rebellious. But it's also like, maybe I'm right in the situation.
Right. And that never happened until that moment right there. So
that's a really good one.
Yeah.
When I first experienced the fuck machine, it changed my life. I've always seen those. I thought about it. I thought about wanting to do it, but
she showed the one. She sent the picture of the one that she was talking about. Now that I'm like a handheld fuck machine, maybe I can get Kristen that.
You know what scares me about those, especially the ones that you see in like the porns and stuff. When you have a dildo, you can control what it's doing. Right? And where to put it, what ain't, whatever. When you're fucking somebody, the body can move. And I feel like a fuck machine is literally just straight, and it could fuck your pelvis up or something. Like you really got to keep your body at a certain angle for it to work. Like that's what I imagine. I've never had one, so I don't know if it moves with you. But like, to me, if you're not at the right angle and it's just going straight.
Yeah, that's what I would think as well. Honestly, that's what I would think. So no, I get that.
Yeah.
First time I experienced that sloppy toppy changed my life. And I completely understand that, because there's a difference between head and getting sloppy toppy. And even though I'm not a person that loves all the theatrics and all the spit and all of that stuff, the first time that you get it, it's like, oh, she actually enjoys sucking dick. Like, this is her fucking thing. And that changes your life.
Right after I said I wasn't my favorite thing. I'm not saying I don't. I like what I get from it. I like hearing the noises. I like seeing the faces. It's just not my favorite thing to do.
Oh man.
First time I experienced competitive sex, it changed my life, trying to make the other person come first.
Now, you know what's funny? I understand the competitive sex, but it wasn't trying to make the other person come first. It was who can make this other girl come.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah.
because you told me you've done the oral competitions with somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Go ahead.
The first time I experienced having an orgasm at the same time as my partner, it changed my life. Yeah, that's a feeling. When you have it at the exact same time, yes, absolutely.
But it has to be an orgasm and not a nut.
Like when your bodies are both like warm.
One. Like they're yin and yang, and yeah.
The first time I experienced choking, it changed my life. Never thought I'd enjoy the lack of oxygen, but the climax was way better. Maybe it goes to your head faster.
Maybe. I haven't choked you in a while though. I'm sorry.
I'm okay. Again, asthma. Like everything ain't for everybody. You gotta.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Everything ain't for everybody.
You want the most vanilla sex, man.
No, it's fine. Everything is not for everybody. Like the same. You wouldn't fuck me the same way you would fuck somebody that was like anemic or nothing like that. What? There are different things.
Yeah, I'll put a cover on her ass.
No, but what if?
Tell her take this.
No. Fuck out of here. There's nothing wrong with anemia. I got a little bit of it. I think I got a little bit. For real.
How you got a little bit of
anemia?
I
don't know, but we should try fucking on the heated seats in the car.
No.
That's probably crazy.
No.
God, I'm so cold. I'm cold now.
What? The first time I experienced mushrooms changed my life, and did.
Yeah.
And fucking did, man.
First time I experienced ice in her mouth giving head, it changed my life. Didn't you say you did it?
Yeah, it's cool. It wasn't my favorite. It's cool.
Okay. I don't want to read that one.
You don't want to read this one?
Nah.
You want me to read it?
Nah, I don't. Nope. I don't want you to read it either.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's just real.
First time that I experienced motherhood, pushing out my twins 13 years ago without any meds, and my daughter last May. You are wild. Because I looked at them heads on them twins of mine, and I was not about to do all that. That's a woo.
Thank God for the cut.
Jesus. Okay. Wow. All right. So I guess this is the time that we talk about what's happening, what's coming up.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's not much of anything. We're kind of starting a new tour. So as you guys know, and the first date is our rescheduled date that we're going to do in Bethesda, Maryland, not too long ago, and now we're doing it in. So by the time you listen to this, it'll be 2 days. So it'll be listening. It'll be 2 days. So yeah, okay. So if you're listening, it will be in 2 days. This Saturday, January 20th, in Bethesda, Maryland, at Bethesda Theater. We're doing a brand new show. It's a bigger show. It's our first theater show on the East Coast. We keep trying to tell y'all gotta get these tickets. They are going pretty fast. I've been looking at them. I can watch. So they are going, but I do want to sell it out, and if for no other reason than for my birthday. Yeah. So Bethesda, Maryland is kind of a birthday party. You can bring me gifts if you want. I love perfume. And whatever, liquor to fill up the bar to make the bar look cute. I don't know, whatever you want to. You don't have to bring anything, but you could. You could also bake me something, but whatever. I like food. So, and gift cards. Anyway, fuck it. Just buy tickets to the show. I'm really excited about this show. I'm really, really excited. It's our first East Coast theater show. So, and my actual birthday is January 19th, and that's not really a tour date, but it's just something to keep in your mind that my birthday's coming up. Anyway, get those tickets. If you haven't gotten those tickets, please get them right now. Grab up all the seats. I want to pack it out, and show the DMV that we here. We technically, they say we're not part of the DMV because we in Virginia Beach, but Virginia's in there. So just get the tickets. All right. So we just got a delivery from HelloFresh this week. Usually it's great, but this time they had something in there called garlicky chicken with burrata and mushroom chicken and mushroom ravioli, which was really, really good. When I tell you, these people in this house devoured it. Like, my daughter doesn't even really like mushrooms at all, so I just didn't tell her that there were mushrooms in the ravioli, and she killed it. But also, I love burrata cheese, so, and I think it's burrata. I think I'm saying it right. I'm not sure. HelloFresh did their thing this time. With HelloFresh, you choose from over 45 yummy meals. All you do is open your weekly box, and you just get to cooking. HelloFresh takes care of the rest. We have an offer for you. Go to HelloFresh.com/ATWHS free and use code ATWHS free for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. Whether your resolution is to save money, to eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all three. Say hello to your most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and a chef-crafted recipe at a price you'll like, delivered right to your door. Each HelloFresh box is packed with farm-fresh ingredients, and everything arrives pre-portioned right to your doorstep, right there, for less hassle and less wasted food. Go to HelloFresh.com/ATWHS free and use code ATWHS for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/ATWHS free with code ATWHS free. And there's that. It really worked really well for us. Our refrigerator went out this week. You did say something about that, right? So we were kind of like not trying to buy things, and then we got the HelloFresh box, and then all the ingredients were just right there. Like, they keep it cold for you. So we set it in the refrigerator while it was, as cold as it could get. And we just cooked up all that stuff. So it really like came in handy for us, but it was so quick and so easy. And everything was really good. It was really good. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hook up your phone.
You always tell me to hook up my phone.
You put this in here, which I was a little surprised at.
Why? I know things.
No, I not because it's sports, but because of the topic. I was like, oh,
why? Because you
an ally. Miami Heat waited until Eric Spoelstra's divorce was finalized to give him a record-breaking $120 million contract. So if you don't know, Eric Spoelstra, well, I guess it does say the Miami Heat's coach. He just got divorced not too long ago. And basically, if you don't know anything about how those proceedings work, they will make numbers, whether it's child support or spousal support or whatever the case may be, based off of what you're making currently, not your future earnings. Now, the great thing about that is, if it changes, you can't just go back to court immediately and say, hey, I want to change this. No, you have a certain amount of time. I think it's like 3 years or something like that. Before you can go back and get it changed again. Now, it's probably varies from state to state, but yeah. So that was
why do you know it's 3 years?
Huh?
Why do you know it's 3 years?
You gotta research things.
Okay, cool. No, I think this speaks more to loyalty than anything. Like,
the team.
That's their guy. Like, I'm not gonna let him go out crazy.
Hell yeah. He probably told him, listen, we having problems at the crib. I know my contract coming up. Let me get this divorce out the way, and then we'll take care of that.
Bye.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm with it. I am with it. City boys up. That's how we do.
You're not a city boy, nigga. You are in the house. You know that, right? You suburb boy. I think that's what married men are. I think they got cul-de-sacs. Okay, it's different. They got cul-de-sacs. Boy. Yeah, they got cul-de-sacs, and they got like, child crossing signs and shit. It's a whole different world. It's a whole new world.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't stand you.
Yeah.
What else is in these newses today? Oh man, Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan reveals that they have sex way more than 5 times a night. I'm very competitive, so I like to stay ready. Was the quote.
You know what? It wasn't clear in just that quote. I didn't read that much into it because I don't care enough. But was it every night, or was it like the night they choose to have sex, it's 5 times? Because they're making it seem like every day. What?
Did you hook up your whatchamacallit?
Yeah, but I didn't care enough about that. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to make it funny, and now you actually care, and I don't.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, because if it's every night 5 times, and if it's every night 5 times a night, nah,
that's a lot.
Like,
who was cooking dinner?
It's so weird
because it's at night. I'm sorry, you got things to do in the morning. Every night, 5 times.
See, you're thinking about that. I'm thinking about pure stamina.
Oh no, also stamina and nuts. 5 times, like you still gotta.
I got you 3 nuts. I can give you
but
3
I'm saying
strong nuts
like
in a night.
bow like that. You gotta wait in between nuts.
Nah, I give you 3 strong nuts in the night.
Who are you talking to? You do got to wait a little bit in between nuts.
I have to wait a little bit in between nuts?
Yes. Why not? That's not a bad thing. You a person.
See, you know the problem is I don't ever get to flex my sexual stamina unless we're having a threesome. So usually Kristen doesn't even remember what's going on.
No, I know what's going on.
All right, so you know that 3 nuts back to back to back ain't nothing.
Not 3.
Yes, 3
back to back to back to back.
Yes, one is for you.
You know what the thing is?
Is
sometimes you don't always tell me that you're nutting.
This is true.
Sometimes it's like I don't know, and you don't say anything.
It'd be the ooze.
So you could be lying.
Why would I lie about that?
I don't know. That's where the discrepancy comes in. Because sometimes you don't say anything, and then we're done, and you're like, "Yeah, I nut like 3 times already." And I'm like, "When? When did you do that?"
Well, nutting and orgasm is completely different.
Okay.
Like I can nut a couple of times. Once I have an orgasm, I'm done.
Yeah.
I like that because that's a full body.
And I've seen you.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was thinking about in my head because I've seen you, and I don't know who the fuck you thought you was giving 3 nuts to after them. Because 2 seconds later, if I get up and go to the bathroom, when I come back, you're automatically just.
Yeah, not orgasm, not 3 orgasms in a night. Now a woman is able to might be able to do that, but me personally, I can't do that. I can't do orgasms back to back. No, but I can do nuts back to back. You get a nut, let it clear out a little bit, and keep it going.
Let it rain. And clear it out. It's chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side of the bed. I'm corny too. Look at me. Look, mom jokes. Mom jokes.
Let's see. North Carolina minister tries to force McDonald's employee's head in a deep fryer for disrespecting his wife.
I did not put that in there because that is...
I did. I remember.
You want to go to his church or what?
No, you know what?
You stand by that?
Well, here was my question to you. If someone's disrespecting you, what is the line that you do not want me to cross? Or do you want me to just go at it until I'm done?
I don't know. I'm just a really bad person to ask these questions because, like, in my mind, I always feel like I can beat everybody. And I'm also, I know I can't. I know that. I'm very aware. But I'm also not that sensitive. So sometimes I can't tell how disrespectful it is because if it's just words, I know I got comebacks all day. I don't give a fuck. And that doesn't bother me. But if they're putting their hands on me or they're doing doing an action, I don't know what I don't want you to do.
I want you to go to jail for life.
I mean,
nigga.
what's the bar? I don't know what the bar is. I don't know in your mind what is the craziest thing you would do for me.
See, and
that also scares me because you are bipolar, and I don't know what that other nigga be doing.
No.
I don't know what it. I know it's not the same. It's not schizophrenia. All right, forget it. Whatever.
No, you know what? This is what I will say.
And I've seen you black out where it's like no one can talk to you.
Yes, but I've never killed anyone.
Yeah, but have you ever had someone disrespect you or someone you love that much? Like put their hands on?
See, and that's the thing. Like I've been disrespected. No one's ever disrespected my woman before. Definitely not my wife. Definitely not my kids. I've never been in that situation.
That's what I mean. I think that's where it is. If it's words, I'm not gonna cry if somebody says some shit about me or if someone says some shit to me. I can't compute that because I know that my talk game is so crazy and I'm not that sensitive that I'd be like, I don't give a fuck about none of you. Can't hurt me. Like
I'm only going to jail for assault. That's my line.
Oh, you don't really fuck with murder for real? All right. Well, we are 2 different people. Right.
Yo, no, I'm only going to jail for assault. Like, and that clears the gamut of no matter what it is. Because, for instance, if someone was to, God forbid, hurt one of you guys to the point where you're no longer here, I know that you wouldn't want me to spend the rest of my life in jail.
If we not here, you just go, you chilling? Like,
so you do want me to go to jail for life?
We're gone. So get the fuck up and do something. Like
No, I'm gonna do something. I'm just not gonna do
you know
something
what?
that's going.
Now that I think about it, if he got to us like that, I want you to live with that. No, that's a bad thing to say.
That's messed up.
I mean, if you were there.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, that's mean too. I was trying to make it funny, but that's not nice. If something happened to us like that, I would want you to try to move on. I would want you to move on. If I'm not there, I would want you to move on. But if I'm injured and you was right there,
oh no, like I said, assault,
and it wasn't a gun, because I know you can't move faster than a bullet. Like you're not. You know.
Did you see the boy that got shot by the stepfather?
What?
Oh man, he was in the.
I don't like the way you're talking about. Is the boy alive?
No, he's alive.
Oh,
it grazed his ear. But no, he was. The stepfather came in with a gun, pointed to him, and dude is basically recording and saying, "You ain't gonna do nothing to that. You ain't gonna shoot me." Da 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 da. And then the mother comes and pushes the dude away, and then the son walks out the room, and he's saying it again. Yeah, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you. And he's like, "No, you ain't gonna do nothing." And bang. And you can see the bullet in the still picture. You can see the bullet.
Oh wow!
Wow! Shot him. Bomb. All right. Ryan Garcia divorced his wife an hour after she had his child, and I think he was being very thoughtful in that moment.
Wow! You just oh my God!
What?
You literally love to just say things to say words.
How was that saying things to say words? He was mad thoughtful. He waited a whole hour. He wanted to divorce her. Ben wanted to divorce her, but because of the child, he wanted to make sure that she was in a good mental state before he made the decision.
But what if they already knew that this was happening and he just waited until after that, and then when he left the hospital, he went and filed?
What about it?
I'm saying, like, it might not be as dramatic as people are thinking. Maybe they already knew that this was about to happen to them, and he just was like, all right, let me go get some diapers or something, and then went and filed real quick, and then came back and was like, all right, y'all good? Everything good?
Wait, he filed while getting the diapers? He had some Huggies in his hand?
I'm saying, I don't know. What if he was like, let me go get some onesies, and then filed real quick, and it was like, all right, everybody good? I went and did it. I just want to bam, 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 make sure y'all good.
I mean, maybe, but I don't trust girls that look like her.
You been hurt by girls that look like her?
Once.
For real? Let's tell the story.
It's no story to tell.
It is a story.
It's no story to tell,
no,
man.
it might not be your story, but she might have a story.
No.
What happened?
No, like she cheated on me, man.
Oh, you dated a girl that looked like that?
Yeah. Matter of fact, how funny the world is.
How is the world?
Remember when we weren't dating, but this is when we met, right?
You love to just throw things out like, hey.
No. I have to say that for the people listening, we weren't dating, and but we had knew each other, and remember your ex-boyfriend thought that you were cheating with me because I was on live talking about a light-skinned girl with a big booty.
Yes.
That girl that I'm talking about is that girl. Yeah. He legit.
I knew it wasn't about me because I didn't have no big booty.
At that time, you did have a little. You had
no,
I
not no big booty. I didn't have. When you say big booty, you expect to see like a booty.
Yeah. No,
I didn't have that. I knew it wasn't about me.
But he thought it was about you.
He did, and I thought it was. Never mind.
No, you thought what? No, come on.
I thought it was a live where we were together.
No, okay,
because we were working. That's what I thought it was.
You thought I went on live while we were working.
Yeah.
Right. No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't corny like that.
Well,
whatever.
I beg to
but
differ.
nah,
What's
like
her
I
name?
said, who right here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Jezebel.
Wait, you knew I'm not talking to her. What was the girl's name?
What girl? We don't say names up here.
What do you mean we don't say names?
I've never said a name up here. Nobody has ever gotten a name out of me.
Have I met her?
229 episodes. Never.
Never met her.
Never met her. I don't even think she lives in this area anymore.
How'd you meet her?
I went to school with her.
To Norfolk State?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I went to school with her.
You sure I don't know her? I never met her?
I'm positive you don't know her.
How you know?
Because she didn't stay on this side.
What
on the
that
water.
mean?
She didn't stay on the side of the water.
I know people that stay on all sides of the
You
water.
didn't know her.
I know people in different states too.
She's not your type. And like
She's not my type of friend.
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with her?
Nothing was wrong with her. Y'all just two different people.
What's wrong with me?
Nothing. Nothing, man.
Like, what kind of person was she?
I mean, you know what? I won't say y'all completely two different people. She was goofy like you. She was quiet though. She was very quiet.
You think I'm loud?
Yes. She was quiet until she got drunk. You know what? Now that I take that, I take it back. Y'all would be great friends, actually.
Oh, what's her name? I want to make new friends.
No, I'm not telling you her fucking name up here.
All right. Damn, I thought I could do it. It's my birthday tomorrow.
What the?
It's my birthday tomorrow, so.
But yeah, so shout out to Ryan Garcia, man. You know what I mean? Taking care of business after his child was born.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Let's get into things that have nothing to do with sex. Where'd it go? I missed it. Oh yeah. Did you say you had a question for me though while I'm getting this together?
I do. I saw this. I want to say Shayron posted it, but I really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody posted, what is something that you see yourself getting more tired of the older you get?
Something that I see myself getting tired of. People.
In general, just everyone?
People.
Like us two?
People.
Explain.
Like, I love people, but the older I get, the less I want to be around people. Like, I love people, but the older I get, the less I want to be around them.
Yes.
As a matter of fact,
Yes.
During the holidays, we had some friends over here, remember? And, I had my friend, in my part of the house, and you had your friends in your part of the house. And it was mad noise. And at a certain point, I was ready to kick everybody out.
Yeah.
Like to the point where I was acting like Stanley from Friday, and I came into the living room. I'm like, "Hey, ma'am, can you keep it down? Thank you."
It's a little loud.
Yeah, a little loud. You know?
I get that. I understand that. I think that's me too. But I've always kind of been tired of people. Like,
really?
I mean, like just being around groups of people after a while. If nothing is happening where I'm like fully invested and I'm just sitting in a corner, then I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Like we've
But
been
I'm
in
ready
a
to
couple.
go when I get there, though. Like that's me. Like I get somewhere and I'm ready to go.
I think like, what is the longest that I can stay here that's suitable for them, but also like it doesn't make me look like an asshole. Like I want them to walk away from saying, "Damn, I'm so glad Kristen came." Like,
you know what I do?
What's the period of time to be like, "Oh my God, we had a good time. Kristen was there." Like, what's the period of time for them to mention that I was also at the party?
Oh, listen! As soon as you see the person that's at that
No,
party,
it's not. I've had birthday parties or whatever, and like somebody came in and out, and I kind of forgot about them, and I never mentioned them in the conversation when someone says, "How was your birthday?" I'm like, "Damn, I don't know. My family was there. This was there. This was there." Like, I want to know what's the suitable amount of time for them to be like, "Man, it was wild." Like,
you know what sucks?
Ask Kristen.
When you go somewhere and they forget that you were there, and it's like, "Fuck, why did I even go in the first place? I could have stayed home."
Shit, that's why I said you got to gauge the time because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed if I go out and don't nobody mention me. Be like, bitch, I got dressed to come here. I have on eyebrows.
I stressed about what I was going to wear for 30 minutes.
I bought something new. That's $30. I could have kept it myself. I bought a shirt
a shirt.
for 30. For real. If
you'll never wear
if
again.
I buy something, then I really like you. I'm not just trying. I mean, sometimes I'm finding an excuse to like have clothes, but like if I buy it, I'm gonna be there for an hour.
For a whole hour?
You can tell how long I'm gonna be there by what I go purchase that day. If I go purchase lashes and like a piece of clothing, then I'm gonna be there for a minute. If I purchase setting spray, I know I'm gonna be there for a couple hours because that makeup got to last.
Nah, you know, I find myself letting people think that I'm super busy. So what I usually do is I come in and I'm like, "Yo, I can only stay for a second, bro. I'm so sorry." You know, and you get there early before they get lit.
You know, the good thing about this job, and I love y'all if y'all listening. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about
Now I'm talking about y'all.
is that you could always say you got something to do.
I'm out of town.
Because I think
I'm out of town. People think that, yo, Jay, you even in town? Nah, bruh.
oh man, that's the best.
I love it.
That's the best, man. I know you busy. I know you got so much going on. That's
Sure
like,
am.
man, it's crazy over there. It's just work every day.
I'm
Barely
telling
see
you.
the kids.
Not knowing that.
We be in
Ass
this
in the
house laying on couches, finishing up whole Netflix series just so we can talk about it on the podcast. What you watch this week, man? That's how you know if we really did something. If you listen to the podcast and we list mad shit that we watched this week, we didn't do shit. What you do this week, man? I don't know. I finished All My Children. You know that shit.
Did you know Erica got married 11 times? 11.
You know, All My Children is like 71 seasons, man. I finished all of it on Saturday, man. I was going crazy this weekend. Man. I don't
gosh.
know. That's fucked up. I love all y'all though.
Yo, it's wild.
So busy.
Things that have nothing to do with sex. Michael Jackson's biopic starring his nephew Jafar Jackson is set to release on April 2025.
All right, I have to see something.
What? You want to know which kid he is?
No, I want to know how old Jafar is.
He can't be that old.
I know, but I need to know exactly how old he is, so let me look it up.
Why do you need to know how old he is?
He is 27.
Okay.
What year did The Lion King come out?
You think he looks like...
No, I just want to know what he was named after.
Jafar.
1994. So we got a couple of years in where he became... Okay, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Stans. I didn't even know the Jacksons was stans like that.
What you be?
Now they stans.
For The Lion King?
If I was naming somebody out The Lion King, I would name them...
No, Jafar is not The Lion King. Jafar is Aladdin.
Oh, fuck. Jafar is Aladdin.
Jafar
you know,
is
I was
Aladdin.
thinking about Scar.
Scar, yeah. No, Jafar is Aladdin.
Why? Yeah, okay. When did Aladdin come out? That came out
out
before
early.
Lion King, right?
Yes.
Maybe?
No, it did.
No. Lion King came out in 94. Robin Williams was in Aladdin.
Right. It was before. Aladdin was before Lion King. I can tell you that for a fact.
Well, if you were to name someone from Disney, if you had a child and you named them after like somebody from Disney, like a Disney character, like what would be your choice? What would you do?
One of the princesses, but not Tiana.
Because that's too predictable.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
Which one? Do you know?
Probably Jasmine.
Jasmine. And
I don't like the name Jasmine though.
It's regular.
Not yeah.
It's regular. I mean, I know Mad Jasmine. Shout out to y'all.
Yo, Maleficent.
You would name somebody else's baby Maleficent, right?
No, my baby.
All right, that would name
Maleficent Tanner. Oh, she killing him.
What'd she do? What you think she grew up to do?
She the CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
Yeah, she probably ruling shit.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Maleficent.
Yeah,
Maleficent can't fail.
I think I would name my baby Jason Weaver.
Wait, that's not a lie.
Because he lit up that movie, and y'all not just gonna keep calling this nigga Simba. Jason Weaver lit up The Lion King. I'm gonna name my baby Jason Weaver Tanner.
Jason Weaver Tanner.
Yeah, if I'm blessed to have another one, I'm not.
Oh my! Oh wait, it's a blessing.
Now, if I adopt
I can
a
bless you
baby,
with-
I will change their name to Jason Weaver Tanner.
Wow, that is interesting.
I knew you was gonna fuck with it.
Amy Robach and what's your boy name? TJ Holmes.
TJ Holmes.
They drunks.
Stop saying that.
No, I'm just saying.
They're not drunk.
What are they?
Read the article.
Okay, so basically, they have their own podcast now, and they were talking about. Well, Amy was talking about how she admitted to drinking 30 drinks a week, and TJ Holmes says that he was drinking about 18 drinks a week when they were fired from GMA.
Okay, to me, that sounds like somebody that is depressed that they lost their job.
Drunk.
No. You lose your job, you're stressed out. A lot of people
Two things
that go,
can be true.
But a lot of people that go into alcoholism, it's first of all, it's an addiction anyway, but some of it could be triggered by depression.
Two things can be true. Oh my God. Two things can be true.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they weren't depressed and sad about their about being fired.
Yeah, it was a
and
pretty
their
big
life
deal.
feeling like it was, in shambles.
Pretty big
I completely get it. But 30 drinks is a lot of fucking drinks a day.
Oh, for a lot of alcohol.
Unless you're in entertainment.
For a lot of alcohol, TJ Holmes still look good. His skin's still looking good out
What
here.
does that have to do with anything,
I
man?
don't know. It changes your skin. You should see me under this makeup.
Oh my God. No, like in entertainment, you're around drinks often. Like, and if the higher you are in entertainment, the more drinks you're around.
I'm a comic. Sometimes they try to pay you in drinks.
Yeah,
you go to most places. I mean, at comedy clubs, they give you free drinks when you're the talent.
Yeah. I wonder what like their
Drink of choice is.
Yeah, like White Russian or something like that.
Nah, she look like martinis.
Martinis?
Yeah, like
30 martinis in a week?
She make a martini.
Yeah, you know what? I see it. And she gives me wine. She gives me wine vibes, though. He definitely gives me wine vibes.
She could also give me bourbon, though.
Bourbon? Yeah. I can see that. I can see him. I can see her teaching him about bourbon.
No, I can see him teaching her about bourbon.
And I can see her.
And not because he's a man. He just
her
looks
about
like
cigars.
Oh, they killing it. I'm going to their
listen,
house.
It sounds
I'm
great.
I'm about to go where they live.
You know, I'm sorry for calling y'all drunks. Can I come over?
I mean, damn.
Yeah.
It's lit over there.
You want to talk about this?
We don't have to.
Okay, great.
Oh my gosh.
This was cool. I thought this was really cool. In California, starting this year, actually it just started, when a cop pulls you over in California, they can no longer ask you, do you know why I'm pulling you over?
That's good, right? So you can't say something and they be like, damn, I didn't know you also had that going on, but I pulled you over for something else.
I don't know.
Because I was speeding, because I was doing a 75 and a 25.
Pretty much.
No, I didn't know that. I saw your tail light was out there.
No, I don't think it's for incriminating reasons. I thought I had the full article and I don't.
Okay. Well, that's dumb.
Damn it. I thought I had the full article.
Okay, cool.
This sucks. But there have been many times that I've been pulled over where that question gives me anxiety, like true anxiety.
Yeah, no, it could make you like kind of, make you like shuffle in your seat a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I know what it was.
And then you start moving around erratically and they like keep your hands where I can see them. And
I get that. I understand that.
It's weird. And I'm a black male, so, I'm on a hit list. So,
yeah, don't say that.
What? I'm just saying.
I mean, it's true.
You
but
know,
don't
if
say
it was
that.
a list, I'm up there.
I know.
I'm up there. So, anything to make it less awkward or less anxious when you're having your run-ins with the law at any time, whether it's for minor traffic.
Time out, because I don't like the way you're explaining it.
What you mean?
Because the way you're explaining it is like when y'all out there, doing your crimes, just make sure. I don't want you to be confused when the police approach you. Like, I understand the reason for the asking, but the way you're explaining it is like when you speed, I don't want you to be frazzled at the end they say.
Well, listen, I know that when I drive, I don't always follow the speed limit.
We probably have cops that listen too, so that's cool.
I mean, yeah, but they ain't going if a cop listens and you pull me over and give me a ticket, dog.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's because you was listening to us right before you pulled me over.
I entertained you. I'm entertaining you during your work.
Yeah, while you waiting,
while you riding around in the thing, you listening to me.
Yeah, man,
that's crazy.
And you gonna pull me over and give me a ticket? Like, hey, I understand you pulling me over because it was me.
I never want anybody to pull me over and then be like, "Yo, that last episode was crazy."
No, listen, I'm fine with that. That's what I want.
And then I still get my ticket.
Now,
no, it's not.
After that, that's fucked up. I'm like, what's your name? What's your badge? And I'm not reporting you to your superiors. I'm telling everybody on the podcast.
Be like, this nigga,
Officer Johnson fucked me over.
Officer 5612 out of Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Did me wrong.
Hey, don't edit that out because I don't know if there's really an officer named 5612. I don't know what badge numbers are. Are they numbers?
What?
Sometimes stuff be like T7BHQU23.
You just making up shit right now.
Well, I mean, that's like your license plate numbers.
What's the most, I don't want to ask this. What's the most creative punishment you can think of?
Creative?
Yes.
For my kids.
For your kids, yes.
I would make the big kids play a game together. I'd make them play a board game or something with no phones, no nothing, just like a board game, just with step-by-step instructions you got to read.
Oh, they would hate that.
Oh, matter of fact, I'd get them a game they never played before.
Yeah,
so I know that they really had to
to
figure out what the game was.
Oh,
they
yeah,
would hate
they
that.
would completely
Put
hate
the phones up. With the twins, I would threaten them. I would tell them that they could not recite the ABCs all day.
Ain't no more.
Ain't no ABC.
And I dare you to try to count numbers.
I'll be coming around the corner. Did you say XYZ? Get in the house. Go upstairs. Go in your room. Did you say
It's an autism joke.
It's okay to do autism jokes when the baby's got autism. They still real smart. Be like, don't you spell a goddamn thing in here. Don't you spell nothing today. You hear me?
Oh man, they need new superpowers now that I'm thinking about it, because like soon the kids that are their age are gonna be able to read and do math.
No, but they're gonna be advanced though, because they gonna do all kinds of math. We should start getting them into science. I think they would fuck with science.
Oh, they would love science.
Science and I don't know. I think science, maybe even history though, because their memories are crazy.
Yes.
Ooh,
okay.
The presidents.
Okay, so the only problem with that, no, I'm sure they would get it. The only problem with that though is that with the presidents, I knew somebody in when I was like in first grade. His name was Dax, and Dax knew all of the fucking presidents of the United States and the vice presidents from first to the current. And that used to give me so much like I was down on myself. I was like, why am I not this smart?
Did he have autism?
I don't know. I was like first grade. I didn't know what autism was.
So what that mean? What do you think these kids these kids are toughen up.
No, but it made me feel some sort of way because I was like, I'm not as smart as Dax, man.
Aww.
So I don't want them to have things like that.
You don't want them to be smarter than everybody?
I do, but I
don't put down my young black boys, my young black kings. They can know whatever the fuck they want to know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna teach them states next because
that's now I'm
because
down with the
I
states.
don't know states.
Yeah, they'll help you.
So they can be like,
Mommy, which state you going to today?
It's not even that. I already know I'm gonna be like, this Minnesota. No, mommy, that's no, mommy, that's Texas.
If you
know what just happened? Do you know what just happened?
What?
I had to make sure that Minnesota was a state before I kept going on with the jokes, so I had to pause for it. But I forgot we went there. Because it's places that people say, and sometimes you just associate them with the state. Like when you say LA and stuff, like people forget that it's California.
No one forgets that it's California.
Okay, they don't forget, but they're like LA is its own thing. And you say it like, if I'm going to California, you going to like you associate
New York,
it
when
with
you call New York,
and
it's the state, but it's the city as well.
Yeah, okay, that's a better example.
Yeah.
So sometimes in my head, those things, I could have said Minneapolis right there. And I would have been like, wait a minute.
So we know who's not teaching them the states.
Well, I can show them a map.
You should.
Yeah.
No, I think that would be good for them, though. I think that would be good for them. Teach them the states and the capitals.
Why did you ask me about the punishment like that?
Oh, my bad. Did you see that video that went viral of the dad who made his kids hug each other and sing them the Wayans Brothers theme? Yeah. We're brothers. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I was like, this is a perfect punishment, man. Some people were mad. They was like, that's abuse. How was that abuse?
I don't know. I guess because they recorded it, but I don't think it was. They weren't harming each other. They weren't cursing each other out. They weren't hitting each other. He wasn't yelling at them.
He was just like, again.
And they had to listen. You had to repeat it, listen to the words. Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, there's a lot of punishments that I see online that I'm like, these parents are just doing it for
also, punishments shouldn't be online. Most punishments.
But this one, I'm not mad at.
This one, I mean, this was funny. And I'm not going to act like sometimes I don't do things for entertainment. And you a piece of shit if you say, I have never done something for like, come on. Sometimes you make your kids do stuff.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Like, you ain't never punished your kids and, like, you had to go in a room and laugh. Because you weren't hurting them, but like the way they respond. You ever seen a kid respond to, not when they're like crying and they're in pain and they're embarrassed, but like when the boys go upstairs and like, it's not fair. And they in there and they throwing a fit, but it's by themselves and they just talking to themselves. You never done that?
I don't.
If I'm like, go in the room because they doing whatever. And then they get in there, it's not fair. And they start talking shit about me, but like barely.
And that's when I go in there like, what you say?
No, I don't say that. I let them go have their feelings.
Why?
Why not? They're not doing anything. They have feelings too. You can't make them stop feeling things.
I just asked a question. What you say? That's a question.
I'm not trying to be funny, but again, our babies are autistic, and I think they might tell you exactly what the fuck they said. Because they're not going to understand. I said it's not fair.
I feel like they've said that
Any
before,
more questions? I said it's not fair.
Nigga.
They do. Oh my God, they look like they want to put a little nigga at it.
Oh, man.
I gotta stop. I gotta get a better... I gotta have a better vocabulary in 2024.
Yes, you do.
Because my mouth is terrible.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you was caring about
that
me.
inspired it though, because you told me last time you was trying to edit clips and you was like, man, your mouth is crazy.
Yo, it is,
and
man.
I thought it was a compliment.
So there was a list, a classroom list.
Oh, I put this in here.
Of prohibited words, words and sayings that a teacher said was prohibited in her classroom. A list of words. Mm-hmm. And some people are saying that this is a little anti-black. I'll read some of the words off. One of the words is bruh. Can't use that in her.
I mean, I'm kind of tired of hearing bruh myself, but if they talking to each other, why they can't say bruh?
Bruh, yeah. Don't address me as bruh.
Don't call me bruh, but like, what?
Yeah.
Talking to each other, why?
That's cap. That's cap.
Hold on. No. Can you make this bigger? Because now I'm reading it. Okay. It's bruh standing on business. Why? They just learned that. Let them. Why?
I don't know. We just learned that. I don't know how long the kids been saying that.
But I'm saying, like, why they can't just... What's the other one? What was that?
Ooh, we ski.
They can't... That's
you
not
can't
fair.
ski in class?
It's a song.
You can't ski in class?
They shouldn't be listening to that song. But, I mean, it's on the radio. It's
on
all over
God.
TikTok. On God. Why? Not Big Glow. That's Big Glow, baby. You love Big Glow.
You know I love
Not Big Glow.
Just Vibe.
On My Mama? You can't say On My Mama?
That's a whole song right now.
Unless you just threatening the teacher.
And
like,
we were saying that.
On My Mama, I'm going to punch you in your face.
But we were saying that back in the day.
On My Mama, yeah.
Like, I remember saying On My Mama.
Your mama ain't up here. That's worse than On My Mama.
Yeah, your mama is fighting
your mama
words.
should have been up here.
Just Vibe, twin.
Why? Wait, does that say... Oh. What is that? What is gat?
I don't know.
I heard somebody say the kids are saying gat now.
Gat.
Is it gat?
I don't know.
I wish my daughter was... Where is Kaden when you need her? I wish that baby was home. Because what the hell is a gat? Matter of fact, I'm going to save this list because I got to ask her these questions.
You cannot say on my dad, whether it be your mama, your daddy, your cousin, or any family members, friends, or associates.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Why you can't
hood?
say just vibe? On hood is my shit. I think I don't know if I've talked to... Remember the guy I told you he on TikTok and he does the skits or whatever that's like Harry Potter?
Yes.
He like the hood Harry Potter and
Yes.
he always be like on hood like every 5 seconds and that shit just plays in my mind. I love him so much.
Gang gang.
He does... Oh, you can't say gang? They still say gang gang?
Gang gang.
You can't say nigga. That makes sense.
Period.
You can't say nigga. That makes sense. Freak you mean. They say freak you mean.
Nah, she probably fuck you mean, but...
No, because they would have said fuck. She put nigga. She probably not.
Nah, but you can't say Negro. Like, that's still bad.
It was in books.
you had to put nigga.
What is this? Period.
Oh, here goes one that I am so with. It's giving. If I hear that shit one more time.
Why?
Oh my gosh, that is the most annoying fucking phrase ever.
Wow.
It's giving.
Wow, it's giving millennial right now. Are we millennials? It's giving millennial. It's giving 40. Wow, it's giving hate, Dad.
I hate that phrase.
Okay, Dad.
You know what? Here's the thing. While this may seem like it is targeted to black kids, I think it's more targeted to just street language being used in the classroom.
Yeah, I don't think it's just black kids because it's white kids and Spanish kids that go around saying all these things.
If you live in a certain area or if you just on social media nowadays.
If you on TikTok, you're going to say these words.
Things. Yeah. So honestly, I don't think it's anti-black and I don't really have a problem with banning these things in the classroom.
I do have a problem with banning them.
I don't.
I don't think
in the classroom?
I don't think it's anti-black. I just think that that's Why can't I talk to my friend and say, bruh?
Yeah, talk to your friend at like in the lunchroom.
No, but you're
in the lunchroom during the class changes and all of that. You could do all of that, but in my classroom, you're going to speak like you have some sense.
But listen, that doesn't mean they don't have sense.
You got to know. You're going to speak as if you do.
But that's not.
You got to know when to turn it on and turn it off.
But that's not fair.
What do you mean that's not fair?
This is school.
Exactly.
This is a school. This is not a job. These are still children.
School is the job for kids.
No, listen. They're still children, right?
Okay.
TikTok is what they know of everything. A lot of the slang, a lot of the things that we use is stuff that we've just learned along the way. We've heard people say these things, and you can't unlearn a lot of the shit because it's just part of your language.
That's the problem. That's why it shouldn't be used in the classroom. You should know when to use it and when not to use it.
I'm at school to learn. And it's not English class or nothing like that.
You're learning.
I know, but I'm at school to learn.
You're
putting a lot of pressure on these kids to do this.
It's not pressure.
I think it's a lot of pressure on these kids.
At the end of the day, do you want your child going in to an interview and saying, on gang, cuz I really want this?
If my child is in 6th grade, I want my child to be a child.
It doesn't say what grade this is.
It doesn't matter. If you're in high school, I want my child to be
if you're in high school, you should really implement this.
But here's the thing. If you're learning English, you learn how sentences work. You can turn stuff on and turn it off. But if I'm in the classroom and I'm talking to my friends, like a lot of that stuff is hard to unlearn.
Here's the thing. I was in the classroom with these high school students. They don't know how to turn it on and off. So you have to start practicing these type of things. Like I would do so many different things with these kids, and they talk to not only their friends, but they talk to the teachers. They talk to the administration. They talk to everyone as if they're in the street. And it's like at the end of the day,
I think that's different. I think that you should learn how to address adults.
So in the classroom, you shouldn't be using this type of language.
I just don't agree with that.
Switch it up a little bit. Learn how to switch it up. Because when you're at work, are you supposed to be talking like that?
Here's the thing. What is the consequence when you say one of these words? If you are used to all day talking to your friends, you in school, you in the hallways, you in the classroom, you at lunch, your friends are at school, you're used to talking to them. What's the consequence of slipping up and saying one of these words?
And honestly, a lot of these words,
and the problem is a lot of they're not curse words. They're just phrases.
Right.
Like a lot of these don't make sense. Some of these, it's like, that's not fair. Why can't you say that?
Listen. If it was my classroom, you asked what would the consequence be. If it was my classroom, then after about 3 to 5 uses, you got detention.
You can't say Riz. Why? Go down. You can't say period, and they use period like it ain't nothing. And it's not hurting nobody to say
it's
period.
It's not that it's not hurting it. It's hurting them. If they don't know they don't know when to use that type of language and when not to. It's hurting them.
What's up, twin? Hold on. What's up, twin is down there.
Yes.
So you can't walk in the classroom before you're about to sit down and see your friend and be like, what's up, twin?
You are not in the streets.
Baby.
You are in a classroom to learn.
I want you to think about what you're saying.
I'm thinking about it.
I know, but I want you to stop being loud. Listen to what I'm saying. You're going in a classroom. They're changing between classes. You're coming in the classroom. There might be somebody that you have not seen all day. Before the lesson starts, before anybody has opened a book, before we've done anything, we're sitting down at our desk and you greet your friend and you're just like, what's up, twin? No. You're not talking to the teacher. You're not talking to no administration, nothing. Your friend is coming in. No. That's just like saying like, hello, what's up? What's good? You can't say what's up, twin.
Once you walk into that threshold of my classroom,
other
stuff turns
that's impossible.
Off. It's not impossible.
It is because
that's the problem. If it's impossible,
you know why?
Then that's an even bigger problem.
Because saying what's up is not proper language.
What's up is not up here.
But what's up is not. I don't care. You're not listening. What's up is slang.
What's up what's up is a colloquial.
Get the word out before you use it. I'm not using it. I know what the word is.
Fuck you. Then give me the word.
No, I'm not. I'll spell it and I'll tell you okay.
And it's used beyond just the streets now. It's one of those things.
So do you see what you're saying?
What?
At the end of the day, it's slang. It's not a hello. It's not a hi.
It's not that. It's not.
This
the type
is
of
just
slang.
new slang that these. None of these words are curse words. This
I didn't
is
say
new.
Those curse. Well, nigga.
I understand. Well, I'm just talking about saying "What's up, twin"? That's
Right.
literally something they say all the time.
So you just hanging on this one out of 32.
I've discussed some of these other ones, but I'm looking at "What's up, twin," and I'm like, I'm gonna have a consequence because I come in and greet my friend, and I'm like, "What's up, twin?" We could just be sitting at the desk. "What's up, twin?" What if we got the same color on? What if we really twins? You trying to tell me that our boys can't go in the classroom and be like, "What's up, twin"?
That's different. and
No,
you know
it's not.
That's different.
No, it's
and you
not.
know it.
No, it's not. It
That
shouldn't
is
be on the
different
list.
and you
Shouldn't
know
be
it.
on the list. I don't give a fuck.
That is different.
What
and
if you and
know
your
it.
friend come dressed to school alike that day?
That is different, and you know
No,
it.
it's not. Because what does "What's up, twin" mean? What does that mean?
That is different, and you
But
know
why
it.
is it
It's
different?
not-
Because
it's
what does it
different
mean?
Because if my boys who are twins said, "What's up, twin?"
Forget that. I was just using that as an example to be funny. But if we come in like, what's wrong with saying those specific
Once again,
words?
it's.
But why is it
teaching-
different?
Once again, it's teaching your children how to act in certain instances.
But I think that "What's up, twin" is like saying "What's up, friend."
Okay, get off a twin.
No, because I'm gonna stay on this one because this is the stupidest one out of all of these.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
break down each one of these, but like twin is like your friend, and you're coming in there saying "What's up, friend?"
No. So say, hey, how you doing?
Man, you first of all, you're not gonna tell my kids how to
Hey.
how to
In my
greet.
classroom, I am. And if they don't know how
Man,
to,
I
if they
think
don't
you
know,
I think you literally just say things.
no, I believe this 100%.
I don't.
I believe this 100%.
That sounds
And if you
crazy.
come in my classroom and you're not following my rules, you'll be out of my classroom.
It sounds crazy, but
It might
okay.
sound
Especially I'm in
crazy,
science
but-
class. I'm in there concentrating on trying to pass my test. I'm trying to make sure that I can get everything done. I already got a lot of pressure on me, and I can't come in and greet my friend and be like, "What's up, twin?"
No.
That's crazy to me.
No.
But okay, we can get off this because I'm not gonna agree with none of this shit. Fuck that teacher. How about that?
Yeah, that's wild, man. What are we watching? I didn't really watch a whole lot, I don't think. We watched the Dusty Slade.
I watched Dusty Slade's stand up and I loved it. I think Dusty Slade is a great writer. I think he's an amazing writer. I think the way that he writes it is such a little cheat code for comics. I worked with him a couple of times, but one time that I really remember, it was like a long time ago before he was like big. Like it was a while ago. We did a Italian restaurant in Portsmouth, I believe, Portsmouth, Virginia. And Tim Lulis used to run that room. Shout out to him. And it was always packed. Like it sounds crazy because it was an Italian restaurant, but it always had an amazing crowd. Like it was always so good. And it was like one of my favorite shows that I ever did. And it was with Dusty, and he was just cool as fuck. I opened for him, and
place closed,
he headlined.
right?
The place closed.
Yeah, because I remember you said you wanted to take me there.
Because the food was so good.
Yeah,
I don't know why it closed, but the food was so good. And he was always a real cool dude. But his tagline is like, "We're having a good time." Like, and I think did I mention that earlier? And
No.
I thought I did.
No.
I did. I mentioned it.
Okay.
His tag, like he'll say, "We're having a good time," like throughout the set, and it's so dumb. But the way that he writes jokes is he'll say a joke, and it always ends with whatever the topic of the next joke is gonna be, and the whole set is like that. So he could say, "Yeah, I like shoes. I like to put shoes in my closet," and then be like, "Man, closets are cool. I like to do this, da da da." And then like it's so interesting the way he writes, and I thought it was. I laughed a lot. I thought it was super funny. So if you get a chance, if you like comedy, you like writing all that shit, like I thought it was good. I started watching this show called The Trust on Netflix, and y'all know I love a good Netflix reality show because they always have some kind of way of making them like have a moral center, which is so weird. But they're really, really good. Like even The Circle, all that shit. Whatever. If you like those kind of competition reality shows. But this is about these people that go into this house and they already won the money. Like there's already a trust, there's an amount of money that all of them can leave with. So there's no losers. But throughout the game, you do these different things. You get to know these people and you play these different things. And there are ways to vote people out of the trust. So you go in like a survivor style vote. And you could go in and say, "Hey, I'm not voting nobody out. We all just gonna stay here. We all gonna keep this money and we gonna keep it pushing." Or you could be a sneaky little bitch and go in there and vote somebody out of the money and they go home with absolutely nothing. And you all get a piece of this trust. So Imagine that, and just imagine putting all these strangers in there and seeing what the fuck they're gonna do. I think
I'm voting everybody off.
It's crazy to me. I'm not like as soon as I saw the premise of the show, I was like, ooh, because you go in there a winner, like you automatically have money.
Yeah, but it ain't a lot of money though. It's like they split what $2,400 between all of them at first.
I think,
or maybe it's 24,000 between the 10 of them.
No, I thought it was more than that.
It's not a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it's that much. And then there's things where you can add money. You could take some money for yourself. Like you can go and to vote for this thing, and like you take some money from yourself and like leave everybody else out, but still no one leaves. But then there are times where you could kick people out.
Yeah.
So
and I'll be kicking everybody out.
I know you would be.
I just want to make that pot go up.
That's how we would be two different players, because I would be all about like, yo, let's just see what we can learn from each other, what we can do while we're here. Like we all deserve this money. Like I'm so like that.
And I'll be like, I ain't here to say who deserves it and who doesn't. I know I need it though.
If we was in the house together, I think you would vote me out.
Hell yeah, you the first one I'm voting out. You know all my deep, dark secrets. You're going to be the person to get them to want to vote me out.
Look, we would go ahead and not know that we're married. He'd be in there talking shit to me to everybody. I don't trust her. That one over there. I don't know. It's just something about her.
It's something about her, man. I can't put my finger on it.
I don't trust her. I think she got to go. I think she might be a millionaire on the low. She don't even need this shit. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I can see you.
That's fucked up.
That's a good strategy though.
Hey, listen, I will be using that if it ever happens.
What else? Oh, I watched part of the Donna Summers documentary. I told you that. And I learned a little bit more. Like I didn't know she was as goofy and theatrical as she was. But it was so interesting. She was gorgeous, and no one can play her other than Kelly Rowland, because
Kelly Rowland can't do it.
But it's uncanny. It's so crazy.
Kelly Rowland cannot do it because Kelly Rowland has her sights set on Gladys Knight.
Yeah, but she could also be Donna Summer. She could be Donna Summer. I think it'd be great. But I think that may have been all that I watched this week. Yeah, I think that's all I watched so far this week. I did not watch the Emmys because you were watching football.
Yeah.
So I'm sad about that. But shout out to everybody. I think Quinta Brunson won. It was like the first time, and I want to say 40 years or so, and that could be wrong, that a black woman won for lead actress in a comedy series.
Yes. I think you're right, actually.
So congratulations to her. And also I think, oh God, I don't want to say her name wrong. I think it's Io,
the girl from the Bear.
The Bear. And it already took like 35 years for someone to win for supporting actress, and that was Sheryl Lee Ralph, and then to turn around and she wins for The Bear, which I need to fucking watch because I still have not
me
watched
too. I had one of my boys tell me that The Bear is the second season is one of the best seasons in television history.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, so
I also still think that New Girl is one of the best series that's ever happened. They've never won an Emmy, as far as I know. I will look for it, but it's amazing.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we have a child that's stalking us.
Yeah, our kids are here because
they stay home sick from school, and they not acting sick. So
at least they came down during a decent time. At least we weren't talking about nothing crazy.
Yeah, for real.
So if you hear it in the background, we know you heard that baby, because last time y'all don't hear that baby. We do hear that baby.
Whether you hear the baby or not, if you see him come to the camera,
it's all right.
Yeah,
just act like he's not there for real.
Yeah, for real, man.
All right. You didn't watch nothing besides the games.
Besides football, no. No. I've been super busy, man. Like just getting things together. Like today is going to be even crazier.
For my birthday show?
I haven't even thought about your birthday. But I've thought about the day after your birthday, because we're going to be in Bethesda, Maryland at the Bethesda Theater.
Here's the thing. I know you want to promote. I know that's what you want to do. I get it, right? But it's about to be my fucking birthday. Like, I love y'all, but also fuck them. What about me?
Oh my gosh. What do you want to do for your birthday?
I told you, I want to go somewhere to eat where I can be cute and I can eat stuff that I would not be able to eat anywhere else. I love culinary adventures. I love food that's like, wow, they really took their time and put this together and it's so interesting. Like, I want to eat somewhere interesting that's also cute. Okay, I'll get you a Pop-Tart. Can you go upstairs? I'll bring you a Pop-Tart. Is that okay?
Nah, he left.
Okay.
So I guess it's time for us to go then.
Yeah, I think we have to go.
Yeah.
But we love y'all.
Don't forget to get your tickets. Oh, I want to make an announcement now. This just in. February 14th,
which is Valentine's Day.
We are going to be in Memphis, Tennessee at Chuckles. Yes. So get your tickets. Those should be on sale ASAP.
That literally just in, like we found out last night.
Yeah.
So
just happened. Not even last night. During this episode.
Yeah.
Technically, we found out. All right. So Memphis, Tennessee, February 14th is the Valentine's Day show. We are going to be at Chuckles in Memphis, Tennessee, February 14th. So those tickets are going on sale ASAP, and you might want to grab those up because it's Valentine's Day. So, you can't take your side chick, unfortunately, but...
Yes, you can.
Not on Valentine's Day. You never disrespect your real woman for that.
I've never had that problem. Let me just say, if you on YouTube, let us know if you see something interesting about this episode. And I'm just going to say that. If you're on YouTube, what'd you see?
Where's Waldo? Really?
Yeah. What was interesting about today's episode? If you're on YouTube, send us a DM.
Yes. Also, Jacksonville, Florida. We're coming there as well. But we'll give more details on that
as soon as
next week.
That. Yeah.
Next week, man. So, don't forget to join the Patreon, patreon.com/ and then we got a lot of great content up there. We're going to bring some more content up there. Probably the beginning of next week, but join the Patreon now to catch up on all of those episodes that you didn't see. And yeah, we out of here, man.
Bethesda, get your tickets. It's basically a birthday party for me because it's the day after my birthday, and apparently my husband doesn't care about my actual birthday. So,
and if you are in Bethesda, let us know what we should do after.
Yes, there's that. So he hasn't planned anything.
After party going down.
Nothing. So I told you we don't know.
After party happening in Bethesda.
When somebody tells us where to go.
Don't you want to know where we going?
Well, yeah, he wants to know too. All right. Love y'all.
All right. With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.
Bye.